Hello, everyone.
Hi there. Hello.
We are so glad to have you here with us for our weekly custom jewelry design along. Why can't I say jewelry? I've only been a jeweler over 30 years, but and so we are going to watch my sister Tracy, who's an award-winning jewelry designer, and she is to my on the screen.
We're good.
Left. In any case, she is going to be designing a piece of jewelry while we watch, and she's actually going to ask us to give some additional information and choices and preferences to it, and she'll change it right before our eyes. So we have an exciting evening ahead of us, as always. And first of all, we want to talk to you about winning. Oh, I see it says, hold please, I see. Got to change this to tonight's $200 sterling necklace. Let's have that scroll across. There we go.
Well, that was fast.
I'm good, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
So what? Let's take a look at what Tracy is giving away this evening and how you can possibly win it. So this is what she's giving away. Trey, tell us about this.
It is a created sapphire and diamond pendant, and it's set in sterling silver, and it has a $200 value. Very exciting.
Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful pendant. So someone is going to win that tonight. Now, you may ask yourself, how? Well, to enter, you're going to share this live event right now to your own Facebook page, and then share it in the comments section of this live event. When you do so, that will automatically get you registered into the drawing for tonight's $200 sterling necklace. Now, if you'd like to increase your odds, all you have to do is tag your friends in the comments section. And when you do that, you will receive an additional entry for each person that you tag. That's an additional 10 entries. So total of 11 entries. We'll be giving that away before the end of the evening tonight, right, Trey?
That's right. Looking forward to it.
And this show is a approximately 1 hour or less show. So that means that before 8 o'clock Eastern time, someone will own a new $200 sterling ring. Now, I'm sorry, pendant. Now, right off the bat.
Oh my goodness, you do not know your rings, pendants, re-rings.
And I can't say jewelry, so I don't know what I'm up to. So we want to go ahead and, I forgot to put the background in, so both our heads are on either side.
Let's see, there we go.
Hello. Okay, very good. So this is one of the reasons why I can't speak tonight, and that's because we're in the middle of doing remodeling at our store. And if you've been by, you have seen the many changes taking place. Actually, right now, it's just pretty much the bare bones, but the beginning of all the exciting fancy parts is going to start Friday, which is tomorrow, at 4 p.m. So we'll be closing tomorrow at 4 p.m., and then we will reopen Wednesday, September 13th at 10 a.m. So that means we'll be closed Monday and Tuesday. That's because we're putting the tile flooring down. Well, we're not. I mean, we're pretty, adept at a lot of things, but tile flooring, you've got to let the pros handle that. And so as a result, there's just no way to keep the store open while that is happening. So we want to make sure that you know so that we do not inconvenience you. Fingers crossed about that. So I'll also be posting that on Facebook and Instagram and so forth and so on to help people know so they don't make a trip. And so let's see what else is going on. Next week on Tuesday, I will once again be having my 1 hour live jewelry sale. And that 1 hour is from 12 noon to 1 o'clock. We'd love for you to have lunch with us. And during that time, someone will win this adorable $500 diamond and gold circle pendant. And that will be given away free in that 1 hour of time between 12 noon and 1 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you can join us. And then the next night, Wednesday, we'll be having our weekly live online fine jewelry sale. And that starts at 7 p.m. Next week, someone will win this adorable and wonderful stacking ring that's rose gold and black diamonds, value of $500. And so I hope you will join us both Tuesday and Wednesday next week for all kinds of fun that we will be having and giving away jewelry, over $1,000 in jewelry over those 2 days. All right, back to us, right? And I'm going to go ahead and look and see if there's any questions or anything for folks.
No, there hasn't
No, okay,
been.
you've been
Mhm.
watching. Of course, that's always your job during our sales. So thank you for doing that. So are you ready to?
I
Are you
am.
finally ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right. So let's go ahead and get Tracy up here.
Okay, and let me see what I'm supposed to be doing here. There we go. That helps everybody.
Very nice.
Yes, gets it off of that multi-screen, which is tough.
Blows your mind right there.
Okay, so today, when we were doing the show yesterday, I started thinking about our tile. And while I was thinking about the tile, I was thinking of, we're not having it like set in a herringbone type style. But I started thinking about that and I thought, oh, that would be pretty with gemstones. And so that's where the inspiration for the design tonight came from. Now, it's interesting because it's a fun little character.
Sorry, I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
It's a fun little character, but it also has this thought of the inspiration from the tile.
I love that, Trey, and I'm so sorry that I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff over here, but that is fine.
Oh, that's okay.
I love to hear where you get the inspiration from.
Yes, you have to get it from someplace.
You do.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to start with this little round dot. And we're going to go ahead and put it in the top view. So we know know what side is up and what side is down. Sometimes if you don't do that, you get yourself into trouble. I am going to go ahead and pull this a little bigger. Let's see what we're at. We're at 11 and we want to go a little bigger. Let's go up to 15 to start with, and then we'll work from that. Oh, good. 15. We can go down just a smidgen. We're never going to get it perfect tonight.
And we have
because
no
we don't
idea
have
what
to.
You're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm. It's just kind of an idea. It's what I did earlier, and that way I have an idea of all the parts I need.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to push the other side into about 13 and a half. So let's see. We're getting there. Oh, wait. Whoa. I feel like I'm playing an accordion. Yeah. Okay, 13.42. Close enough. Now, let's go ahead and put it in the perspective view because we don't want it too thick. It's a little thick right now, so let's go down to about 1.5 or 2. Oh, that's good. 1.88. Oh, let's go down to 1.5. I don't really want anything too thick here because we're going to be building onto it with other things that are going to make it strong. Okay, let's put it up to the top view and let's check our figures. Yep, 13.5 approximately and approximately 15. That is perfect.
And you are dealing in millimeters, right?
Oh, yes. We are in millimeters and not inches.
Yes.
It makes a big difference. And I don't even know how it equates at this particular point.
Definitely be making you a wreath for your front door instead of a piece of jewelry.
Exactly. Oh, that's so interesting. I have a note to myself here and I'm not sure what it is. Okay.
If I can help you, tell me.
So you'll be able to guess soon enough what this is. Should I let them guess or should I tell them what we're going to do?
Are they going to guess from this?
No. Oh my goodness. You guys would really be amazing if you could guess from that.
Okay. So if people have an idea of what you're making, and you already gave one clue by saying a creature.
Yes.
So if you have an idea of what creature Tracy is making as we're going along, please put it in the comments section.
We're going to go ahead and put this grid on the background so that we can work with that.
Is it a snowman?
You got it. Oh, you're too good. And we're going to go ahead and put that right there. I think that looks about right. And let's go ahead and make that larger. It's 6 millimeters right now, and we want to go to about 9 millimeters.
All right, Teresa says a ladybug, question mark, and that is a great guess.
That is a great guess, Teresa. And
Does
I
she
love
know
you
what
so
he
much.
made?
Yes, she does.
Oh, so Teresa, you cannot guess because you know the final product.
Oh, she's so cute.
But I love this. I
Mhm.
know it too, and I said snowman, so no wonder. I said that's the example.
Yes. So we're soon enough, it will take wings and you'll be able to see what it looks like.
It will take wings.
There we go.
Oh,
We're starting to get there. Let's go ahead
I
and
know
bring
what that
in
looks like.
another part, and we're going to use a gemstone for this part. And we're going to bring that right in. We are going to change it to a marquee shape. There we go. And right now it looks like a firefly. It's starting to look like a firefly, maybe.
And Margarita said
Or
Mickey
lightning
Mouse, which she was right
Oh,
about
yeah.
that earlier.
Absolutely. And we are going to take this to a 14 by 5.5. So we're just going to move this figure right here to a 14. And so that should make it a little bit larger. And we're going to push that over to the side. And we're going to give it a little twist. And come down with it a little bit.
Boy, I don't know what this is.
There we go. I think that's about right. And let's go ahead and put that on the other side. It should be starting to take, now it really looks like a bug. Isn't that funny?
Would you just let them guess?
Mhm.
And like someone could have said bug.
You're right.
And then they would have felt great for saying bug. What is that? Like it's a wrench part.
And it's interesting because I built these things. Oh, I didn't put how big this is. So we are just going to have to guess on this. Let's get a little closer.
Uh-oh.
And let's pull that over to the side.
And Margarita, we have had a guess of ladybug already, though it is looking more and more like a ladybug, but it is not that. Michelle Jones, a bee. Now it is looking like that.
No.
But that's not what Tracy's going for.
Seems like something's a little askew here. Let's make this a little bit longer. There we go. I don't know what it went to,
yes.
but it went long enough. And I think that, don't you think that's better, Stace?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It had become almost circular.
Yeah.
Which still would have been okay, but.
And you never know, we might go back to it. So let's go in here. Let's make this bigger. You're like, are you ever going to do it? There we go.
I can hear your fan on your laptop, your gaming laptop. She doesn't use it for gaming. She uses it for this.
Let's turn it all to yellow.
Wow.
I think it is more dynamic, this particular one in yellow. And let's go ahead and take and make another one of these.
And another guess coming in, butterfly from Margarita.
Yep, I love these guesses.
I do too, but it is not a butterfly. And Tracy has done a phenomenal butterfly that is available on YouTube.
And I think it would be fun to do another butterfly.
I think it would too. It's been almost 2 years on that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, we're starting to get there.
Right?
We're starting to get there.
You
I think
know?
these guys could be just a touch more together. There we go. Now let's go ahead and add another gemstone.
Oh, Lisa got it. Lisa got it. Good
Lisa.
job, Lisa. Owl. All right. Excellent guesses also from Margarita and from Irene.
Absolutely.
And Cindy Warford says it's Jiminy Cricket. I love it.
It does look like Jiminy Cricket. It really could.
And Irene also an excellent excellent guess at Owl. That is what it is.
Yes. And it just seemed like it was the right thing to make you all guess tonight.
That's really fun.
Okay, so I'm moving these up. Oops, let go there. Let's move it over a little bit and move it up. So we're putting in the eyes right now. And we need to go the perspective view because we need to see the side of that. It's too far down. We need to bring that up and out. There we go. And let's get that a little bit closer to the middle. There we go. And let's go to the side.
I love that. Yeah.
And I think green emeralds would be beautiful. So let's go ahead and fill those in right now.
Ooh, beautiful, Trey.
There we go. Yep. Oops. We're turning it around. Let's pull it up instead. Okay. Wait 1 second. It's fanning around here.
It's fanning. You know, I'm going to help here. I think I'm getting a psychic thing from Cindy for you to save.
Good.
Save soon.
I think it might be saving. I mean, it looks like it. Well, no,
like it's doing something.
It's not saving. It's going around in a little circle. The circle of death. No, what is that? The circle of life? Not
doom.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, everyone. We're just taking a break for a minute while the computer catches up.
Which is pretty funny when you think about it.
Yeah. So anytime you would like to make an appointment with me, or you know friends that would like to, feel free to give us a call or text us. And we would certainly love having you all or your friends in. I know there's many of you that I have sat down with. The Warfords have some beautiful collections, just amazing. I'm hoping to get one of them to go up on the wall when we redo the store.
Yes.
It just depends on if I have a good enough photo, because I want them to be big. I might not have a good enough photo of anything right now at this moment for wall photos.
We won't necessarily.
Yeah. I have tried and what's that say?
Hold on, I think she's clicking.
The application something responding. The program may respond again if you wait. Do you want to end this process? No.
Yeah, I think we just want to continue waiting.
Yeah. So we will give it a couple more minutes. I saved a little late. I was going to save when it started, I had a little misbehavingness there.
Right, which is exactly when I was saying, like, let's save.
Yeah, I could feel it coming in from everyone. So just as a reminder for those that have tuned in a little bit later, tomorrow we will be starting at 4:00 the preparation for the tile laying at our store, which will go on through Tuesday. And with the luck that we're hoping to have, we will be back open again on Wednesday morning. That's what our plan is.
That's right.
And you just don't know how that will be.
Right. You don't know if they're going to run into additional issues, though we, knock on wood, we've been pretty lucky so far. Okay, so Trey?
Yeah.
I heard clicking. I heard mad clicking over there. Not angry clicking. I just heard like, do you think you need to reboot?
Yeah.
Oh, your turn. Yeah, I see.
I am doing it.
Okay.
Actually, I am breaking down and doing it.
I have a new jewelry related joke.
Okay, good.
Can I tell it while we're waiting for you to reboot? Or will it take not very long?
Oh, no, please do.
Okay, so folks, I heard about how this couple was having their 30th wedding anniversary, and the husband said to the wife, I want to get you something special for our anniversary, but I just don't really know what. Could you give me some ideas? And she said, really, I am not picky. As long as it has diamonds, I'll be very happy with it. So he said, okay, great. So the anniversary came and they were out to a fancy dinner. And he said, honey, I really appreciate you giving me an idea of exactly what you wanted. It really helped me with your gift. And he handed her over her box and she unwrapped a deck of cards.
Oh, oh, that's so funny.
I need to turn that maybe more to like the 10th anniversary, because a 30th anniversary guy would not, I don't think would make that mistake. but I could see where a person that's still sort of early in their marriage would be like, oh, this is clever and funny to do. So thank you very much. Thank you, Margarita, for your laughing, crying faces. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So I think what she's doing, what Tracy's doing,
I'm trying to go back to where we were, but unfortunately, we're not going all the way. We're going to have to go a little ways farther back. So sorry.
That is okay.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you, Diane. Diane is laughing also. I thought I was speaking to the local Girl Scout troop this past Tuesday, and they I wanted to pick out a jewelry joke that was, really G. I have a couple that are like funny play on words. They're still G also, but the children may not have been old enough to understand the joke.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah, because I have my two favorite ones that I love to do, and I said, I don't know whether they're going to get either one of those.
Uh-huh.
So I had to look up a new one, and so I love that one. And the children did laugh a lot, so I appreciated that.
Oh, that
They were
was
very
great.
well behaved.
I know you had a really nice time.
I did. They were
And-
lovely.
Yeah, that group was very nice.
And speaking of groups, our friend Deb Bartholomew has just come in, one of our scrapbooking sisters.
Oh, hi, Deb.
Good to see you, Deb.
Yep, Deb is having a piece made too.
Nice. And during all of that craziness, I don't know if you saw that Rick said that they will be glad to bring the pieces in for you to reshoot them.
Thank you so much.
That will probably be,
Mm-hmm.
that eases our mind, if nothing else.
Absolutely. I think that might be, and I'll have Tara come over and shoot them.
Yes, let's have a professional do it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then we've got that new camera that we have not broken out yet. And
It would
maybe,
be perfect. For
yeah,
this, 'cause
maybe
it's
that
great
would
for
be-
close-ups.
that's what I was thinking. So we'll need to get that going.
But if Tara is going to do them, which I don't know that she is or isn't, but if she was, that would be like, then she would use her really impressive camera.
Yes, yes. But I think your camera is,
It's awesome.
yeah. But once you get it hooked into the spot, we'll probably never move it.
That's exactly
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So
Okay.
not to worry. All right. So
So
my
we're back
gosh.
to normal. Now we're going to go ahead and put in his little eyebrow.
Mhm.
And it's just a matter of finding it. There's a lot of pieces here that would make great looking eyebrows.
And for those of you who have joined us in the last couple of minutes, we had a computer crash. So Tracy is just rebuilding, and she's now gotten to the point exactly right now of where she was when the crash happened.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, let's see here. We might just grab
Is
a
that
different
it?
one.
On the second row,
This one here?
the next one over.
This one?
Well, like I was going the other way.
That one?
Yeah. Did you use them join?
I didn't, but we
Okay.
can use that one.
No, you don't have to. Absolutely you don't
It
have
should be fine. It's funny. I think I just copied the number down wrong because there were so many little components in this one that I thought maybe, see, that one would be good too.
Mhm.
But neither one of those are what I used earlier, but let's go ahead and I don't see why we can't use these. Hopefully that will be good. And we're going to move that up to the top. Yep. And
Oh,
just
yeah,
move it
good,
bigger
good.
and see if that's going to do it.
It's funny. We said
Good
eyebrows,
enough.
but it's kind of tufts of hair.
Yeah, I guess that is
And
what
we
it
took-
is.
I have to go back to elementary school, as owls do not have hair. Tufts
There we
of
go.
feathers.
There we go.
Oh, that's looking so cute.
Yeah, that's really cute. And then well, these guys need to be up a little bit.
I think they were a little bigger on your last one too.
Were they? Okay. Well,
Just
let's
slightly.
let's make them a little bigger.
Yeah. Now you don't have to keep them like that. I should really pipe down.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so do we have the base of it all done? Well, you know what's missing are the feathers right in here.
And the beak.
And the beak. So let's go ahead, and this is the part that made me inspired to do the owl. And I think it's because my son did an owl that had a chest like I'm going to design, except his was with paper. And I was thinking this is kind of like the herringbone type design that I'm going to be putting on his chest, which is kind of like hair. And so let's go ahead and start. I went in and grabbed another gemstone, and I grabbed the bezel set, which is kind of the direction I was going with all of, let me just make sure. Yes, I can. All of the stones in this particular piece. I thought it would be nice to kind of stay in the same prongs design. A lot of times I like to do that.
And Trey, I just want to mention that Hank was like in elementary school or kindergarten when he made that owl.
He
right?
was, yes. And we had it hanging up.
Week.
No, we had it hanging up for years. You know, sometimes you just don't look around and see what you need to take down.
That's right.
But I mean, at a certain point, you have to take some of these things down. But yes, it was really cute.
It's a neat piece for a young person to have made. All right, so this is interesting to see what you're going to do with these baguettes.
Yes, let's hope it works as nicely as it did earlier today.
I'm sure it will.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put this back in the top view. And we know where the center is. See it right there. And everything has lined up perfectly. And it really needed to for this particular one. Let's go ahead and give this a turn. And let's bring it up and put it up here. Let's see, let me turn it a little bit more. And I'm going to get a little closer too. There we go. And we are going to have to go on the perspective view because I need to get this at the right spot. Right now it's hanging up in the ear. We need to nestle it down into the gold. There we go. Let's take another look. And we want to also get it so that it's not into its eye. It's going to be under the eye. And once we get the first one going, hopefully everything will go smoothly. There we go. And a great way to be able to tell if we have things close enough is to change the colors of the gold, at least while we're working with it, into the other color metal. And as you can see, now we can tell where the gold starts and the white gold begins. See how you can tell the difference. Now you know that they are where they should be. Let's go ahead and put the graph on again. And let's come on down. Oops.
And that gives me a way of saying that Tracy, when Tracy is creating something for you, when you come in for your appointment, she and you will be sitting down and she'll be designing and tweaking and showing you exactly what we can do. And when you all decide on a design and you leave and everyone's happy, that's when the real work begins, because Tracy has to go all over these computer aided pieces and make sure the metal is touching, make sure things are symmetrical, make sure that there aren't diamonds, below the level of the metal or above or completely off of. So it takes anywhere from 3 additional hours to 3 additional days, depending on the complexity of the work.
So let's see, I'm going to pull this back a little bit so that it is tucked into what I would classify as the wing. Push it up there. And a good way to tell is the way I started here is I went on the first one and then I did the side to side. And as you can see now, they're almost touching there.
Beautiful.
And so I know that I'm going right down the center. That was my theory there.
Love it.
Okay, let's go ahead and I'm duplicating these because that's the best way, because then I have the right size that I'm working with. I might have to shrink some as we go down, but right now we're at least at the right size. Just go ahead and put this in here. They're going to kind of share the edge of their baguettes, which is nice. So we don't have too much gold, and we have more where it's just gemstones only. And that looks like that is in there good. Let's go ahead and duplicate it again. And it's almost, see how it is? You're kind of laying the tile. That's what I was envisioning. I'm laying the tile on the floor, and it's all going really well.
And this is looking like feathers. It's awesome,
Yeah.
Trey.
That was my plan. And let's go ahead and turn this one again, get it going. Actually, there we go, in a 90-degree angle. We can just do that. And let's put it right here. Let's go up a little bit with it. And let's duplicate it again. And go right next to itself.
Might be a good time for saving.
Oh, thank you so much. I get so engrossed. Oops. Let's go ahead and get this, put that there. That's what I meant to do and not put the whole thing up there. And let's go ahead and duplicate that again. I don't know if anybody here collects owls, but a few years ago, we were selling a lot of owls. Do you remember that, Stace? It
Yes,
was
I do.
It was surprising because it was so big in the the
60s
and 70s,
right?
yeah.
And suddenly they became popular again. It's very neat.
Okay, we're hitting right into the wing here, as you can see. So let's shorten that particular little guy up. So that would be here. Let's go ahead and turn him into a 2 and see if, excuse me, if that does it. It does shorten it a little bit, but not quite enough. So let's go ahead and shorten it a little bit more. Why don't we do 1.75?
Trey, it's interesting. Right now, it is basically slid in between the bezel setting and the diamond itself when it was in there.
Yeah.
It couldn't be like that in real life, but it was just interesting.
Exactly,
how it
yeah.
in there. Oh, look how pretty that looks.
Here we go, getting it right down to the right size. And if we don't have the right size, or if we can't get the right size, if we're using diamonds, we can get somebody to cut them to the right size. Sometimes with gemstones, the color, when it gets really small, doesn't show up so well.
That's
Peridot
right.
is a perfect example of that. When we first began, we didn't know that when you took a gemstone, say, for example, peridot, down to like a very small stone.
Like an accent stone on like an engagement ring or something like that kind of a tiny size.
Yeah, very small, that it turned into almost a clear stone. It needed the whole size of the stone, the depth of it, to have all the colors that it usually would show up.
Yes, exactly. And then some stones also become really dark as they get smaller for the same reason that the light just cannot do what it's supposed to do.
That's right.
So that's why on something like this, you would most likely use diamonds. Why not? It's my birthstone, right?
And that's really, that is the truth, though. That is why, one of the reasons why you would do it. There we go.
Checking to make sure you were right down the center again.
I am. Yeah.
And Rick says Harry Potter stories probably made owls popular again, and I bet he's 100% right.
Yep.
As always.
Yes. So we can see that one is a little tight in there. So maybe we'll just move this guy out of here right now. There we go. Let's move this over. And let's move this one over and see where we're at.
did you see last night, Trey, that Rick texted us?
I
And
did.
it was so thoughtful.
I loved it.
He, like when we were doing our live shows, our live sales shows, I sometimes say things are cute as a bug's ear, and we've decided what the heck does that mean? That
Isn't it
doesn't
the
seem
truth?
that cute.
Yes.
So during the show, Rick texted us some other ideas, and so I am going to use cute as a kitten.
I love that one. That's the
Yep.
one I thought was really, really
This is
cute.
as cute as a kitten.
Because kittens are awfully
Always
cute.
Right? I don't know about bug's ears. It depends on the bug, but
Yeah, kittens are so cute. I just got a toy for our cats, and they're acting like kittens, playing with it.
oh,
It doesn't stay going very long, but like really short time, like maybe 5 minutes. But they were doing loop-de-loops, the cats.
aw.
Sorry, this is a little monotonous, but that's sometimes how things are. I'm sure when they're doing our floor,
They're like,
some of it's going to be a little monotonous to them. But the result at the end will be what's the best part.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Darlena Marie says, I love owls. And Darlena, is that because of Harry Potter, or have you always just loved owls?
And we have an owl here, right, in the neighborhood?
We do. We have a screech owl who is absolutely adorable, really tiny, makes the
I love that.
noise. It is
So
the
peaceful.
prettiest, yes. And you only hear him or her at night. And if you do get to hear the screech, it's terrifying.
I have never heard that kind of screech. Did I?
Have one
Have I?
time
Okay.
you heard a screech when an owl went over your head when you unexpectedly startled him outside.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've lived here a long time, so it could have been any old time. But yes, we didn't even know what the noise was.
And I also had a red-winged hawk
That's right.
come over my head. Mm-hmm.
That's right. That was the red tail hawk.
Yeah, and it was very interesting. It didn't know I was coming through a little spot in a fence, and we both scared each other to death.
And he was coming through the opposite direction, right?
Oh, we almost hit each other.
That would have left a mark, Trey.
That would have been so scary.
He would have been fine, but
yeah,
it would have left a mark on you.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah.
And Darlena Marie says, I just love my owls. My whole house is full of them, and I have a tattoo of one.
Oh, wow.
So
well, maybe you'll get
committed.
You probably have some jewelry with it too.
You probably do.
Mm-hmm.
And Margarita, poor Margarita, she has put the emoji of the horrified face up there, and I agree.
Of almost getting hit by a red hawk or
red tail
hawk.
Right.
Yeah. We know somebody that got talons in their head from a red tail hawk. Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
It was. Who had a nest on property.
Just came down and got her. No warning, nothing. As quiet as could be, all of a sudden she was attacked.
Terrible. Really scary. In the middle of the day.
Right here in Port Orange, I think.
That is correct.
Okay, so we are getting there. Let's go ahead and do side to side and see where we're at. There we go. We're filling all the feathers in. I love this because then you know you're getting them exactly where they should be. I can't imagine before they had side to side, if they ever did that, how lopsided things would be. And I don't know if they call it side to side, but that's what I call it. They call it side, but it goes from side to side. So that's where I got the name.
So that's what we're going with.
Yep. That little guy. Oh, Where is that guy? What's
Red
nice is they,
shouldered. I'm sorry. That's
oh,
absolutely right. It's red
thank
shouldered.
you. Thank you. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had to look because it didn't seem right.
It didn't. You're right.
And Margarita says that is scary, and it was scary.
It was and exhilarating, may I add.
And Cindy says, "Save soon."
Okay, thank you, Cindy. I will do it right now.
Darlena says that's going to be beautiful.
I really am having fun with this piece.
It's really neat, Trey. I'm not even paying attention.
Let's pull this little guy out. I don't think he's going to fit.
Not even paying attention to the time, which, by the way,
Oh,
we're fine
that is
with.
true.
It's
Mhm.
about
Oops.
20 minutes till.
Now what have I done?
Oh boy.
What's that piece from?
Oh,
he
it's supposed to be over here.
No, he was supposed to disappear, and he finally did.
Okay.
Well, that's what happened. I'm like, how did I look down for
There
a
we
minute at the
go.
time? Okay, so now let's
Very good.
fill in with some other pieces. Let me pull this back here. At the very top here, we're going to put a beak.
Yay, finally he can eat something.
And he can make the screeching sounds.
That's right.
Like owls like to do, or the purring. That's it. That is a lot like a purr.
It's a beautiful sound.
Mhm.
So sweet and soft.
I don't know if anybody's had guinea pigs, but
Yeah.
my guinea pig could make that sound like that. What did
They
they call it? Chirping.
Chirping.
Chirping. And it was very rare.
Yeah, it's a rarity that they make that sound.
Yeah, my guinea pig got to stay with her sisters and her mother her whole life. So she was probably a happy guinea pig.
That is so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They generally tend to be happy.
Yes. Oh, here, watch when I do this. Look at their eyes. His eyes blink. Isn't it cute?
That is adorable.
I saw that earlier today. I thought that was so cute.
And Darlena says she wants an engagement ring with an owl
Uh-huh.
and a wedding band to match. And
whoa, that is exciting. We can do that if you want. We can even do it through Zoom.
Right, Darlene, I don't know where you are in the country or the world for that matter, but we do Zoom appointments on top of course, in-person appointments here at our store in Daytona Beach. And Tracy loves a challenge, and that would be a wonderful challenge.
Oh, it would. It would be very much a challenge and fun.
And she's in West Virginia, so we could do a Zoom appointment. There's no charge ever for a design appointment, whether it's in person or on Zoom.
That's right. Okay, and let's see. Let's turn these back to yellow. There we go. And let's move this beak.
Neat.
Let's make him just a little smaller, the beak, and move it up a little bit. There we go. I think that's a better placement. Okay, well,
It is poking him in each of his eyes. Oh, she's like, I'll just move the eyes.
There we go.
There, that was easier.
Yeah. Okay, now as you can see, we have a lot of gems on here, but we need to add a couple more right down the middle. So let's go in and get what they refer to as a calf shape, which is going to be very much what we need. It's not perfect, but it's a good choice.
That's amazing, Trey, using that.
Yep. So we're going to bring in a calf. And the calf is going to be many different sizes to fit into these spaces. Whoops. There we go. Only one is offered. And luckily we have a lot of bezels and bezel walls that we can insert this particular one into because it's going to just be the stone alone.
Gotcha. It's going to tuck in to the other bezels.
That's right.
Gotcha.
So right now it's little. You can see it there.
There we go. Thank you.
Because I think it needs to be pulled up.
Where is it?
There we go. I know. And then there's the calf shape, which I think have called it kind of a kite.
Correct.
And let's go ahead and bring that up and shape it a little smaller. So let's
Oh, boy,
try
that's a lot of.
a 2 and see if that will do it. 2 millimeter. Well, it almost is fitting that one. It probably needs to be a little smaller still. There we go.
I can't wait to see this rendered.
Oh, 21 millimeters. I should press something because you don't want to see what's going to happen, but it could blow
Stop
up
it
the
from
whole
happening.
design. There we go. And I think I'll save too. There we go. It snuck it down. And let's just
there
set
we
this guy
go.
down. Everything is moving, so it's hard to tell exactly. There we go. And as you can see, that is going to be in there
Love
enough
it.
to make it work.
That's awesome.
Okay, so now we can go ahead and duplicate that again and fill in some of the other spots. We will go ahead and I think it's duplicated. Let's pull one down to here. And we're probably going to have to make this one just a little bit bigger. So let's try a 2 millimeter and see where we're at. A 2 by 2. Yeah, that's going to be fine for that spot. And let's go ahead and pull this up and make another one for the spot right down below it. There we go. And bring that down. And I figured this was just enough to fill in everything. Now we're going to have to go a little smaller. Let's try a 1 by 1 and see what happens. Maybe let's just try a 1 by 1 and go from there. Oh, I just changed that one instead. So let's go back to where we were. Okay, so we have to duplicate that first. And it's nice we can go back in case we do make a little bit of a mistake. Okay, and be thinking about what color you might want to make those wings on this and let me know, and I can change those before we end tonight.
Oh, very good. Getting lots of hearts and also star emoji, star eye emojis.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I always have a nice time doing this. It's so peaceful and calming.
And Deb says, that program amazes me.
It is fun, isn't it? It really is. And because of all of you and getting this nice time to design for the shows and all the people that have allowed me to design for them, I figured over 800 hours in at this program in the last 2.5, 3 years. And it really makes you feel comfortable. It makes me feel comfortable when I'm designing. I love it. What's nice is you can hardly ask me to do something that I can't do in a pretty quick fashion because I have I've practiced so much. I love it. Okay, let's go back to a little smaller on this little guy. Okay, 1.5 I'll try.
Deb says it's fun, especially when you're designing for me.
Oh, everybody's moving around here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them moving. Okay, let's go ahead and save. And I'm going to push that one down a little bit. It's not fitting in the setting there. It's popping out. It's hard because everything's moving so much I can't tell where it is. But I think we got it. Okay. Oh, and the other thing is we want to put a bail on. So let's go in and grab a bail. And that's what the chain goes through. So let's grab that. I think this is always one of my favorite go-to ones. I like that little bit of an accent up at the top. If you're going to add one, it's nice to have just a little sparkle up there. And do we have anybody saying what color they might like to see
Yes. Any suggestions on that? Let's take a quick look-see here. No. So what were you asking about the color of the wings?
Yes, but I think what I will do then is make them a brown wing.
I was thinking a citrine or smoky quartz.
Okay. Yep, I was thinking smoky quartz.
Perfect.
So there we go. So that is on there now. And let's grab a chain real quick so you can see how that all plays out. Stacy, what did you used to collect? You used to collect birds.
Birds.
Yeah,
just
so I remember.
Birds.
Yes, I remember you did have an owl, I believe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Margarita says, how about sky blue?
Okay, let's give that a shot.
Because that will go beautifully with the emerald eyes. And what color is the beak, Trey?
It's citrine.
Mm.
Okay. Sky blue.
Come on, sky blue.
Well, let's just go with one of these that looks like sky blue. Oh, yeah, that's really cute. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
Absolutely.
Oh, Trey, it's adorable. Okay, can you render it, please?
Mm-hmm.
I love that you have it dancing back and forth. Love it.
Yeah, this will give us an idea of what those stones will look like, though, being rendered.
Love it, especially the diamonds in the center.
Oh, yeah. What a difference when it is in gold or whatever metal that you choose.
Right, that you actually can see it come up as the metal.
Aw, that's cute. It's just fun to do a little picture like that.
I love it. I didn't get a picture of it with the brown wings. Did you ever have?
I did earlier today, so let me just put those on. And
because I like to take a screenshot and then put that up. Oh yeah, look at
that. There we go. We're going to do a rendering of that. Oh, that last one was so cute with those blue wings.
Was. Oh, Mary Lou says, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, thank
Margarita
you, Mary Lou.
says, fabulous.
Wonderful. It sounds like everybody's enjoyed this one, which I'm so glad about.
Deb has said adorable. And Margarita again with nice.
And see how the center there looks just like tiling on the floor?
It does.
Yep.
Or representation of feathers.
Or feathers, of course. But that's where I got that idea. I think it might be fun to do a couple of these in different colors. What do you think? Do we have time? We don't have time.
8, so do you want to do one more little thing, Trey?
Well,
and I'll be over here. I'll pick the name while you're
okay.
Doing
Great.
That.
Oops. I didn't finish what I got excited.
Hold please.
Hold please. I got excited. Let's just add some different colors. Oops, I shouldn't have taken that down. Yep, I can tell I'm getting excited.
Look how plus it's small. Those are so small.
They are. Oh, let's try another color. Maybe something like that. Probably not going to be enough of a difference.
Oh, I love that.
And I will tell you, Rick has made me know to put them a lot of times in big chunks of color.
Like smaller stones, but in bigger groupings?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, Rick and Cindy, they designed something where I would have put them every other one or something like that. And instead they suggested putting them in groups, and it really does make a difference, I think.
I love how this is turning out, Trey.
I think,
Absolutely.
yes, this is what my goal was to try earlier today and never got back to it. Almost done, and then we'll just render this one quickly. Are we past our time,
We're
Marianne?
not yet.
We'll just fill this whole thing down here and maybe an orange.
And I will try to sneak in on Instagram. I'll just cut it a little short at the
Okay.
beginning where I was slapping my lip.
Oh, no, you were not.
Oh, wow. You can already tell just by it doing that.
Yeah, and you can even have a little bit more variation. I just had to go quickly.
Yes, you did. I love it with the different colors, Trey. Love it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, right.
Okay, I'm ready to end, and I appreciate everybody watching this. So let's go back to you, Stace.
All right. And I just want to say you're not going to do it now, but Mary Lou has a great idea. She said right in the center of the orange, put something red like a heart. Oh, what happened here? Thank you. You fixed me, Trey. Thank you.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I do too. That
Very
is
good
very
idea.
Creative. And Margarita says you create gorgeous things.
Oh, thank you, Margarita.
All right, here's where I'm going to talk very fast to tell you all that we will be closed starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow, September 9th. And we will be tiling our floors on Monday and Tuesday. So we'll reopen on Wednesday at 10 a.m. And I hope you'll join me on Tuesday right here on Facebook or on YouTube for our 1 hour live jewelry sale. Have lunch with us and someone will win this $500 diamond and gold pendant. Then on Wednesday night, we'll have our weekly live online fine jewelry sale. Someone will win this $500 black diamond and rose gold stacking ring. And then a week from today, Tracy will once again custom design a piece of jewelry from scratch while we all watch and comment. So we hope you will join us also for all those fun things. All right, we have a winner. We have a winner, and the winner is Susan Bexley. Susan, congratulations! A round of applause for you. And as you know, all you need to do is come into the store and pick up your prize. So we want to thank all of you for being here this evening with us and for joining us for all of our live shows. It means so much to us, and we are so glad to have the camaraderie and friendship that we have built up together. So until you see us again, either tomorrow at the store, where we close at 4 p.m., or starting on Tuesday for our 1 hour jewelry sale, we remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.